Coach, another nail biter, another big win for this organization. What does this say about this team, the mental fortitude they've had over the final minutes of consecutive games like this, especially against superior competition like Washington and Connecticut?
Yeah, look, it shows their resiliency, really, and just staying true to how we want to play, and supporting each other. That's it. The chemistry's growing, but it really helps, obviously, have experienced players. With what we want to do there, they can go out there and execute and play with the poise in big moments, and that's a great win for us. That's a really dangerous team, and you saw that. We got up and they came back. But yeah, happy.
And for the players, from your standpoint, what does a win like this, what sort of statement does this say to the rest of the league in the sense that, you come in against, again, superior competition, you hold off several challenges the day after a comeback. What sort of statement from your perspective do you think this makes to the rest of the league?
I mean, I don't think we viewed them as superior competition. I think we viewed ourselves equally and tons of respect to Connecticut. I think that, we know with the experience that we have, the vets that we have, that it's really hard to win on the road. And taking pride in that and knowing that the way that we're starting this road trip is very important. Obviously, this was an important Commissioner Cup game, but making sure that while we have this stretch on the road and this stretch until All-Star break, we take advantage of it and we get to the place that we want to be.
Appreciate your time.
Doug?
Stewart and Courtney, both to pick up on that Commissioner's Cup thing, you guys now sort of in the driver's seat in the 6-3 we go to tiebreakers. How good does that feel to know that sort of you control your own destiny? I think win one more game and you probably need Atlanta a miracle not to be the East representative.
Oh, it's big for us. We went to this season knowing that was a goal of ours. We wanted to play in the Commissioner's Cup, and we dropped a couple early, so but we made up for it and beat two really good teams back to back. And we still have another one, a really good Indiana team that we have to go to their home floor and play them. They're playing really well, so it feels good that we're in control of our own destiny, but the job's not finished, and we still got to take care of business.
Maggie?
Yeah, for Courtney, you played with Stewie now overseas and in the WNBA. What's it like to have her as a teammate, and how has that grown your own game?
Yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, I think she's one of the best players in the world, so she makes my job easy. She elevates my game, holds me to a high standard, and that was, a huge decision of mine. I don't want her to come here, I wanted to play with somebody that would do that, and she does that on a nightly basis. And she's just special. She just performs every single night. Shut up, Stewie.
Thank you. Thank you. Someone send me this audio.
Yeah, it's fun for me to play with her.
Doug?
Dan, I just want to ask you, first of all, if you can kind of assess your performance tonight. Obviously, a very productive game for you. Mm-hmm. And I also want to ask you about Jonquel.
Yeah.
I know you've known her for a long time. Mm-hmm. Now your teammates. She's very stoic usually. Did you sense a little extra emotion in her tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we played Connecticut earlier in the year, but it was at our place. And anytime you go back home, go back to your team that drafted you, it's like a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories and stuff like that. And I think that, seeing her video where, she was appreciated and thanked, and just knowing it's love on both sides, but she wants to obviously play well, especially bouncing back from last game. And she's a double-double machine, and whenever she can do that for us, it's huge. And just her ability to impact both ends has been very helpful for us, and that's exactly what we need.
And can you just address your performance tonight?
Let me look. Let's see. I wish I would have got a double-double because Chris Daly already texted me that I should have got one more rebound. So thanks, CD. But I wanted to be aggressive and trying to kind of talk to Olaf and the staff about the looks that I got when we played Connecticut last time, like where I can find my space. And Sue did a great job of kind of just dropping it down to me so I could get the pull-up.
We'll go over to Jackie on Zoom.
Hi, all. Sandy, first for you, what did you see from this team defensively in the final 3 minutes that just flustered the Suns so much? They failed to score in the last, I think, 3 minutes and 27 seconds.
I suppose when you have the luxury of having Kayla Thornton coming off the bench, and coming in, and she just loves playing defense. And she was like, "Hey, I'm taking Carrington. Okay, let's go. Yes, lock her down," because they were exploiting us a little bit there, and we gave them up too many open looks, and we gave them really easy ones at the rim. And but yeah, this team, we're very obviously, we know we can be a great defensive team. We didn't do it for 40 minutes tonight, but when we needed it, we certainly did buckle down. And we had a defensive, pretty defensive-minded group out there. And I thought JJ really protected the rim well for us with her 4 blocks tonight.
And, about JJ, Sandy, what did you learn about her tonight?
No, I mean, I didn't learn anything about JJ tonight. This is JJ, and I think the biggest thing to JJ, I told her just after the last time, I said, you're overthinking it. Just play. Don't overthink. You're not going to be perfect. No one is, myself included. So just go out there and play hard, and just take what defense gives you. And I thought this was a really good confidence booster for her, and especially when we're going obviously in for another big game coming up in Vegas.
Right, and just for Stewie, I'm just curious, what were some of the details that you all paid attention to coming out into the third quarter when you guys sort of jumped out to that 16-point lead?
I think the ability to kind of stop them in transition and know that they had like 30 points in the paint at halftime, and make an emphasis to kind of make it harder for them, but also whether they made it or missed it, we were pushing the ball and getting them in rotations and finding the open person.
Thank you.
Miles?
I've just got one for whoever's comfortable answering it. Sorry, I'll ask it. Benijah, I want to ask about Benijah because in the month of June, her shooting has improved. Her percentages have improved by nearly 20 points, and she's climbed now to 6th in the WNBA in 3-point percentage. She hit 3 more from deep tonight, including that late one to put you at 4. So she's really settling in, knocking down shots. Just what have you seen from this turnaround? Because in May, she was struggling a bit on offense.
I think it was just an adjustment for everybody, including her. We're all trying to find our roles, and she was included in that. And, we kept pumping her up, telling her, look, you're going to get open threes. We want you to take them. We believe that you can take them. That was kind of a new thing for her. I think that she wasn't as comfortable taking catch and shoot threes as much. And we were telling her we want her to shoot those. And she has the ability to shoot it. And she's doing it a really good job. She's really knocking them down. And we trust that and want her to continue to do that.
Thank you all. Safe trip home.
Brian?
Or up the road, wherever's next.
Brian?
Hi, everybody. Sandy, you had mentioned that you wanted to play KT more at the 4 position, and tonight was the second straight game she closed out. Just how valuable is it to have a player like KT who would come off the bench and allow you to sort of like deploy and play with like as many different versatile lineups as possible?
Yeah, no, it's massive. Obviously with Steph going down, KT, her versatility becomes even bigger for us. She's probably still learning the 4 because she hasn't played there a lot all season long. So we're just still trying to get her up to speed on playing in that position. But what she always brings is consistent day in, day out. And that's what you can rely on her in any situation. I complimented her. She's not very much in pick and rolls, but she certainly did make a big shot right near the end.
All right, thanks, guys. Safe travels.
Fifi?
Hey, everyone. Congrats on the win. I just wanted to ask Coach, there's been a couple times where the team had about 4 to 5 days off in between games. This weekend, you guys had a long overtime game, and now on a shorter rest, a tough game here tonight, and then you're on to Vegas later in the week. Just wondering, what kind of traits are you looking from the team? What good factors are you trying to draw from the team as you're playing games with shorter rest against top teams in the league?
It's all about just getting their recovery and watching a lot of film, and just preparing them and themselves preparing themselves. These are some of the best players in the world. I mean, they're veterans. It's just, every team, obviously every team is different. And just obviously they're so professional, their preparation for the game, that's what it's all about now. And then we're us giving them game plan and doing a quick shoot around, getting up to speed. It's that focus. It's not we have to get the rest where we can now. So it's more just when we do have time together, we're really detail oriented and thinking about how we want to play.
Thank you. Safe travels.
We'll finish in the room.
Sandy, you mentioned Kayla and that big shot she had at the end. Just as a coach, how nice is it to know that you have so many players top to bottom on the roster that you can call on no matter how many minutes they get,
Yeah.
et cetera, to do like the little things, the right things, whenever
Yeah.
you need them to.
And she's one of the best at it, isn't she? She doesn't care if she takes 0 shots, but she's not afraid to take big shots. Okay, and like everyone knows, she's a defensive player, but she's a very capable scorer as well. But she just fits into the role that we want, and she's going to do it to the best of her ability. See, that's a luxury. I mean, Connecticut had Carrington and Nelson Odo to come out and kick our butt tonight too. So, that's what helps the really good team, is that you can go to your bench and rely on them.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.